What's going on, guys? It's me, Shukishu. We are back with another Musume video. My voice, you good? You good? But we're back here with Sakura Bakushin O. I know we literally worked on her earlier this week, but it was for the short distance thing for the Akikawa's event. So here we are now, actually training her for the League of Heroes, which makes sense because it is short distance. So yeah, here we are with Sakura Bakushin O, the sports festival one. Inheritance is a little different because I couldn't use Sakura Bakushin O, so I just went with my bamboo memory because it was probably the second best thing I had. And then of course just going with current because good parent for short distance. And as for the setup, pretty much the same setup as the yesterday, except two different things. The speed card is different, which is the Maruzensky one because I am using her as a runner. And then the wise card is different because I don't really have a wise card that a good wise card to use. So I decided to just go with Mihono Bourbon as the friend card. I have my doubts for my speed. I'm thinking of going 2 speed because one, as much as I want to use Dormente and the Kita speed card because those two are my best speed cards, or at least the max limit broken ones, at least. Dormente and Kita's gold skills don't activate, so that is not going to work out for me. So my best chance is to, I guess, kind of rely on the effect of the Marzensi card, I guess. But we'll see what happens. Although this is even, I don't know, it's pretty much the same as yesterday's setup because my Dia card was level 30 as well. So I guess card level wise it seems about the same. But let's just get this started. But before we do get started with the actual run itself, I thought the game froze. If you guys do want to join a circle and you guys haven't found one yet, or simply because you just haven't joined one yet, feel free to join the circle that I'm in. It is called Shushu. The circle ID photo should be on the screen. And once you search the circle itself, click join or request. It should send out a request to me. And when that is done, please make sure to let me know down in the comments along with your in-game name, just to let me know that the request came from, someone who watched from the video itself. So yeah, also we're doing this because I want to, besides making sure we get people who join the circle to be from the videos, also I'm kind of looking for, people who kind of play this game a little more than I guess the average or casual, because at least like 1 or 2 runs a day, to be quite honest, just to have some kind of fan contribution throughout the day, throughout the week, the month. Because every month, the higher we get, the higher our rank will be and the more benefits we'll get. So that's pretty much the main issue, but also there's like the benefits of being able to, practice race with circle members to see how your Umas would do against others. And then I guess the other benefit would be like mats, but it's kind of like the lower end of the benefits, but free mats if you need certain materials. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys do want to join, just let me know down in the comments that you sent the request with your in-game name, and then we'll be good. There's 10 spots, so good amount of space, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So let me get the comments loaded up. And then real quick, first turn. Do the first turn real quick, sure. All right. Oh, there's a good amount of comments. There is a good amount of comments. Wait, what the heck? that's weird. I felt like there was more comments in this. Hold on. Okay, that's there. That's there. I guess not. For some odd reason, I thought Eugen had commented because I thought I saw it, but I guess not. False alarm. False alarm. No, but also one of Tanoki's comments is not showing up. Because when I'm at actual YouTube and at the YouTube studio, if I look at my actual notifications, it shows me that there's a third comment from Tanoki. And I can't even see the whole comment. Because when I click on it, it sends me to the video. Well, not the video, but like it shows me all the comments of the video through the notifications, but that comment I want to look at is not there. So I guess I'll just read what I can from that comment when I reach Shinoki's comments, because it's weird because it's in between it's in between his other two comments, his first and last one. So I don't know, that's kind of weird. I even checked if it was held for review and it's not. So it's a little weird. Sorry, Tanoki, but if I don't get to read your whole second comment, YouTube's having a weird moment. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna just keep that in mind when I reach your comment. But first things first, the first comment is gonna be from Nuz. First one says, yeah, myself haven't watched anime in a while. Been reading light novels of Classroom of the Elite since year 2. Isn't animated yet, and I love it. And yeah, Uma's one of the only gacha I play. And the list is Dokkan, Uma, that's all. And that's all. Used to play Genshin, but on break, and same for Dragon Ball Legends. Give me a sec, I don't know what to do here. I've been training Cap. So yeah, power or groundwork. I'm gonna get groundwork from Mihono Bourbon, so we're good. At least I'm hoping I do. Well, let's see. Me, it's just one of my random breaks that I take from anime. It's honestly taking longer than I thought it would, but I'm not complaining, to be honest. I've caught up a lot of YouTube videos that are YouTubers that I haven't watched in a while because of anime, so it kind of works out. It kind of works out. As for light novels or manga, I did say I was gonna probably read the Cinderella Grey one, but I just haven't found the time. I just haven't found the time. Dokkan is one of my on and off ones for sure. After, I want to say year 6 or 7. After 6 or 7 is when. But what year are we on again? Dokkan, Annie. Where are we on right now? 8. Oh. Are we on the 8th? Or 9th? Which one is it? That's how you know I haven't been playing Dokkan. I think it's the 9th. I was gonna say I'm about to check my phone, but it's not in my phone anymore. It's in my tablet, and I'm kind of using my tablet. 2024. Global, I should say, because that's what I play. Is it the 8th anniversary for Global? 9th anniversary for Global? I think it's been like 2-3 years since I've played it daily. Sorry for that random tangent. I just really wanted to to figure out. And then Legends, I feel like I'm about to let go of Legends, like completely. Even though it's been on and off, I always logged in just randomly, just to see what I can do and all that. Ever since that, I don't remember. Highest rarity. Ever since the UI Goku, I didn't get it. I didn't get it. I was already not playing the game as much to begin with, but after the amount of time I took to farm to try and get it, and then still not getting it, yeah, I haven't found like the need to want to go back to it at all. At all. Like think the last time I logged in Legends, I think the rerun of that same UI Goku was there. And I'll be honest, I tried. Still didn't get him, so I'm just gonna let my Legends account be there, and I'll just log in whenever I feel like it. I'm not gonna count it as one of the games I play at all. Nope. It's just there. It's just there. I consider Dokkan more than Legends, but even then I haven't played Dokkan in a while. Like a few months. I remember I did spend like a good month on Dokkan just catching up on it, so there's that at least. Genshin's just there, daily routine. Uma's there, daily routine. Well, daily routine because one, I do record it, and then I do extra runs. At least I'm trying to do as much extra runs as I can. I was gonna do this now. Nova had responded saying, I wasn't impressed with the first season, but season 2 and season 3 really picked up, and I have to say that when you have a harem of tools, it could be pretty nasty and cool at the same time. On the other hand, 100 Girlfriends is just a wholesome with no deception involved. I like Classroom of the Elite since season 1. I was just sad that it took so long for season 2 to come out. But I still haven't watched it. At the end of the day, I still haven't watched it or caught up, so because I went on my break. I went on my break, so I chose the wrong one. It's okay, I'll take it still. And then the last comment from Nuz says, all I'm gonna say about LOH is I'll miss the corners. Yeah, there's a lot of skills, gold skills that just doesn't work out. That's why I can't use my Duramente card. Well, I can, it's just I can't use a skill. And then same with the Kita card. Basically any curve skill you can't use, so it kind of sucks. And then Nova again had responded saying, don't say that, they're gonna make a corners only League of Heroes. So it's just gonna be a circle. Well, no. I would say it's just basically a circle then. Yeah. Yeah, just basically a circle without the straights. Just the corners without the straights. I don't even think a course like that exists, so I don't think so. But that is funny. That is funny. Other than that, thank you for all the comments, Nuz, and Nova for replying to both of them. As we know, the next couple comments are going to be from Nova, or maybe a flood of comments. Yeah, let's do this. So the first one says, yay, just 8 more hours until... Wait, actually this one was for the Wuthering Waves one, but I guess I'll just say it. Because we're already going to go over all his comments anyway. Yay, just 8 more hours until download is ready. Internet is ghetto here in Minnesota. Or is it the plan that you have? I don't even know what kind of internet you have. Like what company and all that. So, it could just be that. Or it could be Minnesota. I don't know. I don't live there. Xena's Zone Zero still not done downloading, but good luck with going out. That'll give me more time to catch up to Shushu. Well, I still need to do a little bit more before I feel comfortable going into the weekend. Knowing that I won't be able to spend the whole day doing stuff, so I'll be out. Did I really do this? I thought I did. Did I just do it? Yeah, I'll just do it. Oh! I think I'm gonna just do this. From what I know, your game's still not downloading. Still not done downloading. From what I know. At least feels like it. Sec here. Just to see what I can do. Okay. I saw some pictures of the Global Uma gameplay from the Annie Expo, and it seems they don't use the word int and instead use wits. I find that weird since int and wits have different connotations to them. Int is probably the best word to use overall to describe that trait. I don't know why if it's just me, but wits is kind of weird to use in my opinion. I think when I first started, I said int. Then I just got accustomed to saying wise. Well, let me see first. Hold on, let me see. Let me see if I can correct it or not. Oh yeah, I started saying wise after that because I got used to seeing it as wisdom. So that's why I kept saying wise, but I think I originally did say int. I think it's been a while. Like three plus years, okay? So but I don't know. I do see int. I could get wise and wisdom. Wits, I don't know. I think wits still kind of works, right? I think wits still kind of works. Does it? Let me see something. I don't really necessarily hear wits a lot, so let me see. I mean, it does work. It's just so happened that they chose to choose wits. I guess. Oh no. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Maybe just a little bit, but it doesn't really at all. That's weird. At the end of the day, it's weird. Sorry, I got a notification or about news about new skins in Genshin, and my head was like, wow. New skins. I just had to see who it was. Characters that are not like my favorite, so I'm not gonna care. Would I spend for a skin? Probably. If it was for a character I like really like, so I'm actually surprised they didn't for Yoimiya. But it is what it is, I guess. It is what it is, I guess. Am I blind? I am. The most recent runner I did was Christmas Palmer back when we were racing to get to UE. I totally forgot about Christmas Palmer. And I did use her for a long distance CM, I think. I believe you did. For the long distance CM. Well, you just said that. Now I'm just waiting to use her again in 4 months when the long distance scenario comes out. It'll most likely be a long distance, medium distance. It feels like they should because they did short and mile. Would they implement dirt? Probably. I think there is a medium distance dirt. So they probably can. If they want to add dirt into the mix, I guess. Do we need any races? No, we don't. Because we're about to do a race. I just realized that. I don't know if I'll go back to Fairy Tail. It was kind of exciting at first, but just like One Piece, I kind of just stopped watching it. Maybe this is the benefit of having 12 episode seasons. I can digest them one season at a time. I'm the opposite. As much as a lot of anime these days are usually their seasons are 12 episodes. Besides like the big ones, I guess. Um I like the long ongoing series. Especially if I haven't watched it in a while. Because I like binge watching a lot. And especially if I like the series, then that's also a plus. For One Piece, like I don't know, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this once, maybe twice in the past. I went to like, for my original time me watching it, I did watch up to like probably after, no. What episode was the Marine Ford? Yeah, I stopped. Marine Ford was around the 400s. What was the arc of that one? Oh, so that was that one. Okay. I stopped around episode 3, the 300s. Either right before 300 or after 300s. I just dropped it. Oh. What year was that again? I don't know what year that was. But a little while ago. And then I think 2018. I don't know when, to be honest, but it was like before 2020 for sure. Before 2019, I'd say. I don't know. But it was around like maybe 2016 to 2018. Between those years, I decided to go back to One Piece and start from episode 1. Yeah, start from episode 1 and catch up all the way to episode. I know the arc. It was the Big Mama's arc. That's pretty much it. That was like episode 7 to 800. Yeah. I like the long series. Really like the long series because it's just a lot to watch. Which for me, when it comes to like the 12 episode seasons, I'm just like, I'm there just wanting more every time. I'm not. You could just say I'm not satisfied because I just want more. Which is why I don't watch ongoing. And why I watch after the season's over also is because I just can't wait that week. Waiting weekly is just a mess for me. It's just a mess. And that's why I always go back to the previous seasons while I wait for the next season. And then also, if I catch up to all that, that's the reason why I go back to or look for other anime that I haven't seen in the past that I wanted to watch just to keep it going while the new season goes. So yeah, it's a never-ending chain of anime if I decide to watch again. If I decide, I will watch again. When I decide to watch again. As for Fairy Tail, Fairy Tail was a long wait for the final season. I will say that. It was definitely a long wait. But since I love the series so much, the wait wasn't that bad because, like the reasons I just said, there was a lot of anime for me to watch anyway. My motivation for the CM and League of Heroes are just opposite from y'all. I get more motivated for the League of Heroes in general. CM is like, whatever. I know I'll fail regardless. But with the League of Heroes, I just want to get to the quota to get free rocks. That is the best for me. I think my issue with the League of Heroes is that, yes, we do have the main event, which is the ones that we go for plat 4. But to have a extra event for the whales, it's just like the heck, you know? That's why I don't like the League of Heroes, because in my opinion, it was literally just built for the whales. Because we can't get into the extra event if we're not like in the top. I don't know, but just if we're not in the top, then top like 100 maybe. I think, I don't know. I don't know the exact number, so yeah, you just gotta be a whale if you want to get further in there. But I'm not saying that the CM wasn't also made for whales, but at least, you know, the rewards we get out of it, even if you're just making it to Group B, is still really good for the finals. And getting into Group B, it's not too hard. I've been chilling in Group B because I can't stay in Group A or get into Group A. That's just my issue. And I feel like for me, the training in for the CM just feels more. What's that word I'm looking for? It just feels more satisfying. Satisfying. It feels more. I don't know, just along those lines, I guess. Because of the more competitive nature of the CM, I guess. Because the League of Heroes, I haven't reached plat 4. That's all on me, obviously. But at least I feel like I haven't reached plat 4. No, I know I haven't reached plat 4. I was close, like, many times. I was close many times. And knowing that I can't even get into the next part of the League of Heroes because I'm not a whale. At least with the CM, we can still make it a Group A. Whether by luck or by how you trained. And still get a lot of reward jewels out of it, so I'll take that. Although I will say the League of Heroes is generally just free until to the point you whatever highest rank you reach, but yeah. Also, another thing, the League of Heroes is also reliant on all 3 of the positions of the results of your Umas, whereas the CM is only 1. So there you go. That's another thing I would say. That's just me though. That's just me though. But regardless, it's just free jewels. That's all we care about, right? At the end of the day, all we care about is the free jewels. That's all we care about. Have I been doing this? I just need one more. We'll just do it now then. Looking back at Uma since day 1, I do regret one thing. Not whaling 3 years later, and instead whaling 1 month in. Or month 1. Maybe I could have just reserved those COVID funds for now and I'd be in a better place. Then again, with so many gotchas out, excuse me, compared to 34 years ago, I don't think I'll spend as much of the funds on Uma. I'll probably spend it more on Wuwa, if anything. That is true. That is true, and also... Well, unless you go on DMM. Unless you go on DMM, you can't really do it on mobile. So yeah. I mean, if they had I don't know, you probably would have gone DMM if they didn't allow mobile from a while back, but yeah, you probably would have just used it on different games. Different games instead of before Wuwa, maybe. Most likely, because that's a long time ago. That's a good amount of years. Like 3 years. No, it is 3 years. If we're going from Uma to Wuwa, you would have spent it definitely probably like on other games. Way before Wuwa. Although I think you're still at a good place though. Because you have been doing good trainings, I would assume. I would assume you with the cards you have, also you have reached UD before I did. So yeah. I'd say you're even without spending this time around, you're still doing pretty good, I'd say. I would say you're probably doing better. You're probably doing better if you actually did spend more time on it. I'm talking for this for myself also with like actually training parents and you know doing all that Eugen does, and I guess Nuz and Tanoki because I believe they both also train for parents. So yeah. My experience with Zenless Zone Zero as well, I would know what impression I have if it wasn't still downloading. Why are Hoyo games bigger than a AAA game? I'm kind of mad about it. Because they constantly need to keep updating the game, so the game files just keep getting bigger. Although for Zenless Zone Zero, I was quite surprised to see like 113 gigabytes on the initial like download. That to me is ridiculous because for I want to say Wuthering Waves was around 50 gigs, and then I think Star Rail, I don't remember. It was probably around the same, if not like 30 to 40. Genshin definitely about 30 to 40 as well when it first started, or at least 50 if anything at most. But dang, 113. I just know it's around 110, but I know it's a little bit higher than 110, so that's why I went with 113. But yeah, that was ridiculous. Although it only took me like about almost 2 hours to do the whole download and then verifying the file integrity. Yes, let me add what compiling shaders and all that BS. All that BS that took so long. But compared to you, it sounds like you've been doing it for like 2 days. So, oh, I need to rest here. Yes, need. But yeah, the reason why they're bigger than AAA games is because the AAA games aren't getting constantly updated like gacha games are. Because even Pretty Derby takes up a good amount of space because it's been almost 3.5 years. So all the data that's been accumulated will eventually surpass that of a AAA game. And with like Wuwa and them basically, being, I mean, not basically, but like being open world and all, having all that stuff too, is a big game. Is a big game. So I'm not surprised it's that big. Except for Zenless Zone Zero for what I've seen so far. I don't know how it's 100 and plus gigabytes. I don't see it. I don't see it. Not yet, at least. Whoa, are NPCs getting more Uma-like? I have a dream that one day all NPCs will no longer be NPCs and we will have all Umas in every single race. Honestly, they could have been doing that since day one. They didn't need to add NPCs. Well, no. In the beginning, the NPCs were understandable, but as they got and released more Umas, probably I would give them maybe like the 1.5 to 2 year mark. They probably could have stopped doing that. Yeah, because in the beginning, I was gonna say, was there enough to fill in every position in the race or every like every like spot in the race in the beginning? No. Especially for like specific distances. Maybe for medium distance, yes, and mile distance. But for like short dirt, probably not. Not at all. But now definitely they could have. I don't know. Maybe I don't know about that quote unquote NPC, not NPC that I saw yesterday. It could still be an NPC. It was just in the top 8. Oh, that's what I should check. On the next race, I'm gonna check who the 8th spot. If it's a nobody, that that sounds so that just sounds so rude. But if it's an NPC, then we'll for sure know. Oh, that sounded. It's okay. It's okay. Because that one from yesterday kind of actually looked not like an NPC. I'm not gonna lie. So, or it could be an updated version of an NPC. There's always that. When Uma int is low, I refer to them as Dum Dum Uma. Uma goes burr, but Dum Dum. It's kind of funny. Oshinoko season 2 is a pass for me. Maybe I'm just not into that hype of an anime. However, that anime, Our Last Crusade. Hold on. Hold on. Our Last Crusade or the Rise of a New World is getting a season 2 as well. Uma movie? Nope. I don't really like or dislike Jungle Pocket. And maybe that's why I'm not that interested in the movie. If that was a Top Gun movie, though, I'd buy a ticket to Japan and watch it live. Oh no, I didn't want to do this. I did like Oshinoko. I mean, it wasn't because of the hype. I just genuinely wanted to see what it was all about. And I did like it. Did I like it? No. Did I like it over some anime? Definitely. Definitely. I don't think I've ever seen Our Last Crusade or The Rise of the New World. I'm assuming that is the whole name because you said it is getting a season 2. But let me take a look real quick. Our last. Come on, I could spell Last Crusade or The Rise of a New World. Yeah, I've never seen this. Why does that the main character? He looks like or have I seen this? (2020). I want to say I haven't watched this, but the girl with the red eyes. Oh crap! There's 2 of them. I will say the main female protagonist. Then I would say she looks familiar, but maybe because she looks like kind of like other characters as well. But who does this main character guy look like? Oops. I don't want to press that. Sorry. Yeah, this guy. Wait. Iska? Let me see. I don't know. From that picture that I saw, he reminded me of. Yeah, from this picture that I see here, he looks It reminds me a lot of Lelouch from Code Geass. I don't know why. It just really does. And instead of yeah, it just reminded me of him. But I did fail that training. Great. No. But I'm assuming her name is okay, never mind. What's her name? Alice? Elise? Elise? she looks like a lot of characters I've seen. Just probably with a little, different stuff about her, obviously, but there's a lot of similarities. So that's probably why she seems familiar, but I'm pretty sure I didn't watch this anime. And seeing that it was released in 2020, it's kind of hard for me to actually remember if I did watch it or not. But it looks pretty interesting. Will I watch it? Maybe. I just have to catch up with everything I want to watch so far when I get there. As for the Uma movie, I'm just watching it because I like Uma Musume. Whether I like or dislike Jungle Pocket. Well, I don't like or dislike Jungle Pocket. Heck, I don't even really know anything about her, so I have no like or dislike. Besides the way she looks, I guess. But yeah, I don't really see a problem. I just want to watch it because I like Musume. That's the simple reason. That's the simple reason. I don't... It's like... I don't know. That's just my reason. A Top Gun movie? I mean... Do you want me to say it? Tom Cruise? Top Gun? You don't need to fly to Japan for that one. I'm just kidding, I know what you're talking about. I just had to say it. But, I don't know, Mayano Top Gun? It would be nice. Because then that means maybe possibly Narita Bryan gets more screen time. Who else would probably get more screen time? I would say Rudolph, but she was literally just cheering her, so maybe she was already done by then. So I don't know. And then is this the last one? And then the last comment from Nova. Something wrong? From what I can see, it's just two things. Familiarity with the new scenario. And the cards. Yes. The cards, definitely. I can agree with the cards. But it doesn't mean I can't reach UD. I'm pretty sure I can at least reach UD. There's just something holding me back. Which... the cards. It's probably 40% scenario and 60% card difference that's impacting your runs. I don't know. I think I said this last time, but I think for sure now I should have at least some kind of good handle with the new scenario. At least that's how it feels. I'm looking at like maybe the game itself with the RNG. I've always blamed the RNG of the game because I usually always get one good run every good amount of runs. I mean double digits, sometimes like 20s. But I can definitely see it being the cards. But I think I should at least be able to reach UD because I was able to reach UE 8. Or was it UE9? I don't remember what that Sono Crown was. It was probably UE8. But yeah, I think after this run itself, when I find time over the weekend and all that, I'm gonna try swapping the cards because obviously, well, besides the Yayoi card, because it's a scenario card, so I at least have to have that one. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to just use all max limit broken cards just to see a difference. Because the cards that I am using now are still pretty good for their levels. Like the Marzensi card, it has done me good in the past at level 30 because of its unique effect. The Nishino Flower has been doing a good job because power is helping up the power stat. Plus, with it being focused on short and mild distance, power is a little bit more important than for like a long distance, I would say. Same with guts. Same with guts. So yeah. If I were to look at other cards, I kind of don't have any other choice but to use Haru because at least she's still a for general use for or basically energy recovery. She's good. She's good. I don't really have any other good guts cards besides or fur, so because I never really did pull for guts cards because in the past it didn't seem that important in the past, at least to me. Because I remember in Ura Finals, that time was like if you it was like either a guts build or an int build, and you would have a high rank. So yeah. And it wasn't until like later on they actually made guts more important, so. As for Wise, I do have Measure Ramino. I can use it just for the stats. I can. But most of the skills will pretty much be... Most, if not all the skills, would pretty much just be useless. Like I said, my Kita and Dormente card. Can't really use those if I want to get skills. So, yeah. I could still use it. It just won't really, you know. What else? What other cards could I use? Do I have a power card? Not really. My best one is being the Nishino Flower one. As a general one as well, because well, for short mile distance, I would say. But I think also good for a general for her unique effect. Kind of like Mihono Bourbon, where not Mihono Bourbon, Measure Ramino, where she's like mile medium distance, but her unique effect is so good to use for other distances if you don't have any other wise cards. But yeah, I would say I am getting held back by the cards for sure. At this point, for the scenario, maybe a little bit, but not as much as it used to, I would say. That's pretty much it. Well, besides like me being dumb sometimes and doing the wrong thing. Other than that, and those two are pretty much the most, I guess, most obvious reasons, I guess. Is either the cards or either me not knowing the scenario, though. Yeah, I guess either or is usually be the obvious reasons. But other than that, that is all from Nova. So thank you, Nova, for all the comments. I appreciate it. I really do. Let me refresh this just to make sure. Just to make sure. Okay, so there was a comment for the Mihono Bourbon video. I did reply to it already through thing, the comment section. But just in case, just in case you're here watching it, crowny crown. The comment says, "Isn't Bourbon more of a long distance runner?" And me, I said, she's more of a, I would say more of a medium distance runner, but because of her aptitudes, you can use her for pretty much all distances, whatever you choose. For like if she's a more of a long distance, I would say no, because because most of the time, a lot of medium distance, most of the time, a lot of medium distance runners fall into the long distance category because they would most likely be going for the Triple Crown, and the Kikisho is a long distance. And then if they're popular enough, they would obviously go into the Arimakinen, which is also a long distance. And if they want to target all winning like the top three spring races, they would have to go through the Tenosho Spring, which is also long distance. And that is pretty much the notable long distance races. I believe there is a G2 race or a G3 race, maybe both, that are long distance as well. But yeah, they're only like in the single digits for the long distance races, if I'm not mistaken. So it's kind of hard to say they only specialize on long distance with only such a few long distance races. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's just what I think. Because yeah, we can talk about like McQueen, who did back-to-back Kenosha Springs. So you could say she does specialize in long distance because that is her distance. Even according to the anime, they said that. Even she said to Teo that she needs to race against Teo in a distance that she specializes in. So if you want to go there, then sure. But I think she's more of a medium distance regardless, because just because, based on, if we're talking about the game, she has an A on medium distance, and everything else is below an A, even long distance. But if it's the reason why I'm using her for short distance, it's because you can use it for short distance, and because I don't follow the meta unless the characters I like fall under the meta. For example, Christmas Aguri Cap, well, like the old meta. New Year's Kita, just Kita in general, I would say, because her normal one was long distance, her New Year's one was medium distance. Heyo for medium distance, I'd say. Cap, you can use her and you can just use her. I know you could have used her in one of the past short distance ones, but they were like recommending her to be like a chaser, and I didn't want to train her as a chaser. So I'm just going to train her the way I want. So yeah. I basically just train for these events with the characters I want to train, and pretty much majority, if not all, the others in the comment section do as well. Because we don't have all the Umas. We don't have all the Umas, because I think the recommendations are like Seeking the Pearl, Wedding Curran, and Aston Machan for like the top ones. I would say Sakura Bakushin O is up there too, and that's pretty much the reason why I'm using her, because there's not really much short distance characters that I can use unless I do what I did with Mihono Bourbon and Cap and just bring them to short distance. I do remember the last time I did try to bring Kita as well, so... It's just a matter of who you want to train for these events. As long as it works with the aptitude, you can always bring it up through inheritance. So you don't necessarily have to pick an Uma that specializes on the distance itself. You can have fun with it and just pick based on the Umas you like. Other than that, thank you for the comment, Crowny Crown. Hope to see you more in future videos in the comment section. And the last comments are going to be from Tanoki. Let me refresh just to see if it'll fix itself, and it didn't. So the first comment from Tanoki says, I am not very convinced on your build. Urara to supplement Orf, I can get behind. However, while Vivlos supports card Gold Skill activates, it is not great for this track either. If you had Vivlos yourself, perhaps, but as the borrower card, probably not. Just my own take, or I'm just salty I can't get a 1-speed deck to work. Or regardless of the reason, whether it's your own take or you being salty, I would say the Vivlos card is still usable. I don't see why the Gold Skill... I believe it activates in the middle leg, because I think that's how it activates if... What? Let me just take a look at it. Vivlos... Hail of Victory. If you activate at least 3 skills during the middle leg, your speed will increase. And there is a middle leg, because it's just the middle of the race. So I think it would work. I mean, all you pretty much have to do is have more middle leg skills, and you'll be able to get more speed. I don't see how it's not going to work in this event. On top of that, from what I've seen, it was also one of the top speed cards that was recommended. Although Duramente's card was recommended. The only issue is you can't activate the skill. But as a card itself to use for to train your Umas, it's still good for the event. As for Vivlos, it should work along with what was the unique effect? Along with the unique effect, it's still pretty darn good. I don't see how the skill wouldn't work. Because a lot of her skills are also just neutral. There's no conditions, besides for like 2 of them. Or 3 of them. But I don't even know why. I think I thought about choosing the Vivlos card regardless. I believe I used the Alcandra Pasa card yesterday. Regardless, because I wanted to get more of the acceleration skill for her instead. So, well, I guess because I did mention that I was thinking about using Vivlos, so I get it. But no. I still think Vivlos is still a really good card to use for this scenario, for this event, regardless. It's better than better than me using Kita or Duramente, because at least I can still use the skill. I think maybe you don't think it's great for this track because it's a straight track, but regardless of it being straight or not, it's still going to activate in the middle leg, giving you more speed. So I don't see the problem that you do, I guess. Or you're just salty, but that's what you said. I'm just, repeating what you said. I'm not saying that I made a 1-speed deck work. It's just it so happens that a couple of my runs from it had made it to around the speed I want it to be, so it has been working, technically. And when I was using 2 speeds, I was having more struggles with guts more than speed for some odd reason, so in a way it just kind of worked out for me. And then for the second comment, which is the comment that I have to only read what I can read. But it says, wait, I hope you can hear me. Wait, this time zone hijinks and delayed responses at play. Did you record your Monday videos a day earlier? That is true. I last commented on my Sunday. Your Monday video went out on my Tuesday. Wait, hold on. I need to go look at the comments. Hold on. Okay, I said Monday was the last time you commented, right? Okay, what was my video? 5 days ago. So that would be... I'm gonna look at my thing here. So last Friday was the 2nd. No, it was June, the 28th. The Measuro Rameno one. And then Monday was Sakura Bakushin O one. So I started the week with Sakura Bakushin O and ended the week with Sakura Bakushin O. So let's see. Maybe I read that wrong, huh? Let me go. This is good for you, and this is good for you. You did comment on... Oh, I read it wrong. That's all me. I read it wrong yesterday. Because I read it 4 days. That would have been... That is Sunday for me. So you're right. There is time zone things going on here. I thought I saw this under the thumbnail of the Sakura Bakushin O video. That's the reason why I, said that. Right? Yeah, that is the reason why. Because it was so close to Nova's comment that I seen it. So that's my fault. I apologize. But there is time zone and all that. Actually, I don't remember if you've mentioned what time zone you're in. I think you have. I think you have. I think you have. I just don't remember. Yeah, I just think I don't remember. But that is my fault, Tanoki. Apologize. I am in the wrong there. Yeah, I'm still trying to think how that went down. Because I swear I saw it on Sakura Bakushin one, but if anything, I probably saw Cheese's comment. I thought it was you. Probably. But then again, that is still my fault. That's still my fault. Where did your comments go? What the heck? There it is. But other than that, the last comment from Tanoki says, first full proper run with my cards upgraded is in. Made a UD3 air groove. Not planning for her to be my 3 I'll say LOH Uma, but definite will be my 4th Uma. No backup last CM was scary. I wasn't in any position to use a backup last CM because I wasn't even ready for that CM. Yeah. I just realized what I did wrong here. It's okay. If you guys figured out what I did wrong after I mentioned that, let me know down in the comments. But yeah, I knew I had a backup. I just wasn't able to use said backup because I wasn't ready. It was supposed to be Cheval Grand, I believe, but it became a race to who would have gone better rank out of the two first, and it became Tachyon. The reason being I went that route is because I was running out of time. The only reason. But other than that, thank you for all the comments, Tanoki, Nova, and Nuz. And also Crowny for commenting on the Mihono Bourbon video. Appreciate it as always, guys. And let me just make sure there isn't... Oh, Tanoki had added another comment. Tanoki had left another comment. And it says, by the way, with the League of Heroes race being this short, and with no corners, which is why I can't use my 2 speed cards, it's going to be very RNG based. Well, I did say I could use Duramente, I just can't use the skill. Maybe I should do that instead. Who knows? It's going to be very RNG based, so I'm not going to try too hard for this. I would say the League of Heroes is just RNG so with the weather and conditions of the field or the turf. I would say it's just RNG in general. But I wouldn't... I mean, the game in general is also RNG, right? The game in general is very RNG based, but I get you. I get you. All I know is whoever has the most well-trained Uma is pretty much gonna win. So that takes out the RNG in it. Unless you're matched up with similar ranked ones, I guess. But there's also the factor of having, you know, the three positions or the 3 results of your Umas also does kind of matter for the League of Heroes, so that's also another factor to think about. Honestly, the stats on this one looks a little bit better than what I'm used to. Even though it's not where I want it to be, it's just looking a little bit better. I know it's not as good, because I have gotten better. It's just compared to what I'm used to seeing, it just... like speed, it's a little bit behind. It's always been an issue. Wise has been the main issue for me, I can say that. Because now I'm using 2 Guts cards. Not necessarily an issue anymore. Plus there's a Guts boost, but... where it becomes an issue is I want it to be higher than 1200. I want it to be like 1400. Maybe. Same thing with power. I want that to be like 1400. Wise can stay at 1200. That's perfectly fine. And then speed like 1600. Higher than that, I'll take anything higher than that. So, and then stamina, I just want to at least like 500 to 600. A little bit higher is just a bonus. So yeah. Yeah, as you can see, Wise is the one that's literally lagging behind. Even though I try to really work on it, it just doesn't. Okay, I'm not going to use this one, so I'll just pick bad conditions just because. I would probably still pick bad condition because you never, it's random. So I'm just gonna pick whatever, guys. Don't worry about my things. I'm picking familiar skills and some skills that I've started to, I don't know, just familiar skills in general for this Sakura Bakushin O that I'm not going to use. Let me just grab that gold skill. I was just grabbing skills all willy-nilly, but whatever. 131. Nope. 120. There we go. There we go. So we ended off with 1496 speed. We were almost there. 580 stamina. 1220 power. A little lower. than I wanted, 1212, lower than I wanted, and then 1092 obviously didn't make it to where I wanted to be, but we did get an S aptitude, if you want to take that as a plus. But I'm not using this Sakura Bakushin O regardless, because there's some time for me to train her even more. Maybe I should focus on Sakura Bakushin O off camera on my extra runs. That way, if I do get her ready and she does get us like a short distance red factor, right? Red factor for inheritance, then I can use it for like my, what is it called? My Guri Cap and anyone else for short distance. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? But yeah, that is going to be pretty much it for this video, guys. If you guys did make it this far, I do want to say thank you. If you guys can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below, and let me know how you guys are doing with your training now. And how's your preparations for the League of Heroes, what y'all going to do in the weekend, and any other things you guys want to talk about, whether if it's anime or anything like that. Although I haven't watched anime recently because I just in the middle of a break. We can still talk about something anime related, I guess. If not, then other games as well, or any other thing you want to talk about. As long as you keep it appropriate, then I will go over it on the comments later. So, and also, it's the weekend, so I do hope y'all have a good weekend. And also, if you guys do want to join a circle and you guys haven't yet, feel free to join mine. It is called Shushu. Once you give that a search, click join or request, whatever it is, because I did send it to request only because I want to get the members to basically just be from the videos itself. That way I know it's coming from you guys, that the members are from you guys, and also trying to find people who would want to like contribute to the fan contribution to the rank, to also bring that up so they can also benefit from getting free rewards out of it as well, which there are character jewels involved. So yeah, let me know down in the comments also that you wanted to join, or you sent through your request, and also what your in-game name is, just so I know it's you, and I'll accept it for sure. So with that being said, guys, have a good weekend, and as always, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.